A while back, I gave some really bad advice to new players. Every day, before you practice individual sections, before you practice your save states, play a run. No, look, I'm a random guy, the average player, just some schmuck, right? I'm just a loser. For me, this is like the old arcade way of playing. You know, you had to start from the beginning every time you press start, and it's not good advice for being optimal. I understand this. You know, I once read The Full Extent of the Jam. I understand it's stupid to tell people this, but that's my point. My clears list isn't very big, you know. I don't have that many games that I want to clear for the sake of clearing. It's very lopsided in terms of difficulty. Some of these games are obviously like much easier than others. However, it's like that for a very specific reason, you know. I play these games because I like to play these games, and when I sit down to just play games, I just want to play a run, and sometimes I finish it and sometimes I don't. You know, I don't think this is an issue. You know, we play games to enjoy them, right? See, part of my problem is The Full Extent of the Jam is a guide for clearing games, not playing them, not enjoying them. The Full Extent of the Jam exists for the situations in which you want to be serious, where you want to clear X cave game because you need to prove you can clear it. However, games are, and they should be, played to have fun first and foremost. You should play a game because you enjoy playing it, and you should want to clear it because you enjoy playing it, not to stack another statistic because you think your shmub body count will make you the next Chambers or the next Pearl or anything. You know, I'm just a rando. I have no skin in the game. I have no interest in the politics around the system. You know, I play these games because I like them. You know, the reason why I'm against recording my own clears, I only recorded the Rain Chaser clear because I wanted to talk about the game, because I don't think there's no extrinsic value to recording gameplay, and that's fine. You know, there's an assumption that because a super player clears game very fast and they can clock in a ton of scores, that we should all do the same thing. Like, we should all be X super player. But there's no reason to do that. There's no prizes to be rewarded for doing this. So why bother? Like, why attempt to be another super player? You know, we see these people who like, they join servers trying to get good, and they hinge their entire lives around, if I can't clear Mushihime-sama Ultra, then, you know, I have no purpose in my life and I'm gonna die with so many regrets. You know, there's only one reason to record gameplay, and that's where you have a big score or you find new strategies so you can share that with other people. Because the point of a replay is to share. It's to show, I can do this, and then people can watch that and say, oh, I can find information from this, I can learn from this. That's why we share. You know, but the thing is, that's not true for 99% of players. So there has to be something more than just playing to show that you're good. You know, that you're a god gamer at some point. This is tangential, I guess, but, you know, I love Garo. I play more offline than online. You know, I haven't logged on a Fightcade in a while. And there's a reason for that. You know, there's this thing that always really bothered me where people will play a ton of ranked matches, you know, to get B or A rank to put on their profile, and then they just leave the lobby and never play again. This was patched out. You know, rank was at some point decay if you didn't play ranked matches in a certain time frame, but, you know, you can't patch this mentality, this way of thinking. And in the server, you know, I would complain all the time because, like, it doesn't do anything for the community. It doesn't help people. All it does is serve to like cycle around this mental ego about, well, I am B rank in X game or I'm A rank in X game. It's like, I don't really care about the game. I am more interested in showing that I am good at a game rather than like saying that I love this game and I love playing this game and I want to be good at this game. It limits the ability for rising tides, because communities benefit from people who can, those people who can get fast B ranks or fast A ranks, the community benefits from those people. And it's always existed. This mentality has always been a real thing. It's been sitting at the corner of anything where people can show off skill. But the internet and mass communication really compounds it. And this is the reason why I stopped playing a lot of fighting games online. I kind of like don't like playing games online anymore because it feels like a race to the bottom. You know, there's nothing fun about queuing up for a ranked match just to get some games. And, you know, I can't get, like, an unranked match anywhere because, like, if I request an unranked match on Fightcade, you know, half the people in the server who I don't know personally will ignore it because they want to play ranked for the clout. That limits your ability to play, to enjoy the game, and just have fun. You know, I want to play. I'll develop my skills at a natural level, but, you know, it's more important to enjoy things, to enjoy games, you know, as games, as something to enjoy. And it seems like as time goes on, you know, we've really deified people. We've deified these people. We've called them, this person's a god gamer, this person is good at this thing. And it seems like being perceived as good is more important than just playing the game. And, you know, if you can't just play a game to enjoy it, you have to play a game to be good now. You know, people have been playing Garo for 30 years. The Japanese players have been playing for so long. They go to Acho, they go to Mikado. They don't play the game because they want to dominate. They play the game because they love it. You know, if you wanted to play Garo because you wanted to win, you pick Grant. You pick Grant and you do a simple combo. You know, people talk about Battle Garega. It's deep. It's nuanced. The highest skill ceiling. But they don't just say, play Battle Garega because it's fun. Because it's enjoyable. You know, if people play a game for 30 years, if people have been playing Battle Garega or Garo or anything since like 1991, 1999, 1990, it doesn't matter. There has to be some reason other than pure clout, right? For a clear or for some simple wins, right? A good game is fun. You want to play it, you want to come back to it, no matter what, you know. I love Landmakers are great. I think Landmaker's an amazing puzzle game. I love Landmaker. I want to play Landmaker all the time. I'm not interested in being the best Landmaker player ever. I'm interested in playing Landmaker because Landmaker has mechanics I like, and I think they're fun to engage with. You know, a bad game is one where you're only interested in proving it can be solved. You're not interested in playing the game. You're trying to prove a point. Because it means you know, it can't get you to come back and play it again just to play it, just to enjoy it. You know, you're trying to clear it for the sake of clearing it, not to have fun, not to say, you know, the day is over, I'm just gonna play this game for fun. You know, I put years of my life into Lords of Thunder. Is Lords of Thunder perfect? No, it's not a perfect game, but every time I load up Lords of Thunder and I do a run, I just have fun. The game is fun. It doesn't have to be perfect. You know, games don't have to be mechanically tight, exact, and everything, and we sort of lost this, you know. My advice is bad on purpose. Because I think a lot of new players come into arcade games poisoned by super players, speed running, top 8 at Evo, all kind of stuff. You know, arcade games are pure fun. You know, at some point we lost track of what is fun. You know, playing games is now a job. It's sort of this thing we do because, like, we have to do it. You know, people are coming in with, like, the expectation that, like, arcade games are about getting good. It's the Dark Souls stuff. It's all, you know, you gotta be able to win and all that. And who cares? Like, legitimately, who cares that you beat the game? Nobody. Like, what? Less than 1% of the population? And it's not really the intention of the original intention of the developers, right? Arcade developers have to make a game challenging, right? For the sake of coin op. coin-op sales are based on, can the operator make back the cost of buying the board? But at the same time, they're also like, I want to make a game. I want to make it fun. And I want the player to enjoy the game, even if they clear or not, because I myself enjoyed making the game. At some point you have to be honest with yourself. You have to say, I want to do this not because it matters to some external person, but because I just want to play this game. I just want to enjoy this thing that exists, I want to play this game because I like it. If you want to clear Mushihime-sama, you should do it because it's fun. And you love the game. Don't do it because you think you should clear for some arbitrary reason, like, oh, if I was told this is the perfect beginner game, or it'll make me better at games, or whatever. No. What makes you better at playing games is being honest with yourself and trying to approach these games honestly. Being a better player means being honest. And if you want to just clear a game because there's an arbitrary reason for doing it, then just don't play games and find something else to do in life. It's not worth it. Just have fun.